Hello everyone, this is Rami Christoph. I would like to explain Lab 7, page 2 about the plate tectonics. So you have to watch the video, what I attached in my PowerPoint presentation to understand how the plate tectonics work. So here on this map you have shallow quakes. You see the S's, they mark the plate boundaries. So I put a dashed line to mark the plate boundaries. As you see, there are two continents, continent A on the top and continent B. So this is a continental crust, and the rest, as you see, it's ocean or oceanic crust. How many plates do you see? Looking at the boundaries, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 plates. Usually the plates, they consist oceanic and continental crust, but this one is completely continental. This is oceanic, and this one is combination of continental and oceanic. But you see where the plate boundary is. So this is actually the edge of the plate, which is oceanic. And all these landforms, which are the black triangles, these are islands in the water, or here on the continent, these are mountains or mountain ranges. What you have to do, so you have to identify the plate boundaries. In this exercise, there are two plate movements involved, and this is seafloor spreading between two oceanic plates which move to opposite direction, and a new crust is forming, and this will be somewhere here in the middle. You see along this plate boundary where you can see the circles with the numbers. This is the age of the rocks. So these are pretty young rocks. As you see, if you move away from this boundary, the numbers are getting higher. And you have to put the symbols. You see, you have the symbols for the plate boundaries. So this is for plate divergence or seafloor spreading, and this is the subduction movement. So here, for example, you have two oceanic plates. This is one of the evidence, and also the young rocks here along the plate boundary. So you definitely have to put here this cross lines these are the symbols, as you see, for plate divergence. And you have to label here, you see with number 2, mid-ocean ridge. This is definitely seafloor spreading, and we're gonna put here number 2 for mid-ocean ridge. These are the youngest rocks on the ocean floor. Then you have to go to the next plate boundaries. You see, you have oceanic continental crust. You have here mountain range on the continent. This can happen by subduction, right? So you have to put all this information in the table here. We'll go there in a little bit. There is one more plate boundary. So this is the third one, which is, as you see, the edge of this plate is oceanic. This is also oceanic. So it will be oceanic, and you see the chain of islands, which are the landforms resulting from this plate movement. Also, use the numbers here. You see, to label everything. You see it says volcanic island arc, also deep trenches. If you have a subduction movement, remember that these are the symbols, and you have to put them along the plate boundary like we did in the middle to show that this is subduction. In the subduction zone, there are always deep trenches, so you're gonna put there number 5. Just write the number. Let's go to the table. So the questions you see 2B, 3B, and 4B, these are about the 3 plate boundaries where you have to put the name first on the top. If you use my PowerPoint presentation, it says there what to write. It will help you a lot. But you write here, for example, seafloor spreading is the name. And you put the evidence here. 2 oceanic plates, for example, and then the age of the rocks. For the others, you will find that this is a subduction movement, and then you have to provide the evidence from the map, right? What you see on the map. So you see the plates. What plates are this? Oceanic or continental. Also, you see the landforms. You see here it says, for example, volcanic island arc, right? And here it says mountain range. So these are two subduction movements where different plates are involved. So this is what you have to label. The trenches, you just assume that they exist in the subduction zone because they're always there, but you don't see them on the map. And you have to complete the rest of the table also, which is about the whole map, how many oceanic plates or how many plates you see on the map. But remember, there are 3 plate boundaries, and you have to put the symbols for the seafloor spreading or the subduction. Thank you.